Facing the formidable NATO forces, would Russia's elite special forces back down? A NATO helicopter attempted to land at Kosovo airport but was immediately denied by Russian soldiers. They threw a smoke grenade to obscure the helicopter's vision and circled below it in a tank. In the end, the NATO helicopter had no choice but to abort its landing and leave. Soon after, 7,000 NATO troops arrived at the airport. After politely saluting the Russian forces, they demanded that Russia withdraw. The Russian commander, however, sneered at the order, refused to return the salute, and commanded his troops to enter combat readiness. In June 1999, over 300 rebel fighters, backed by NATO, tried to seize control of Kosovo airport from a Russian 8-man special operations team. The rebels launched their attack, but as they entered the airport, they triggered Russian signal flares. The Russian team's captain immediately ordered a counterattack, and a single RPG ignited the fierce battle. The sudden Russian offensive caught the rebels off guard, instantly wiping out the first wave. Seeing heavy losses, the rebel leader quickly organized a second wave. As the rebels advanced again, they triggered a booby trap that detonated nearby fuel barrels. The massive explosion sent flames skyward and successfully repelled the second wave. Frustrated by the stalemate, the rebel leader shifted focus and ordered concentrated fire on the terminal building. The overwhelming firepower forced the Russians to abandon their previous tactics and focus on defending the terminal. Russian machine gunners quickly took position and unleashed a relentless barrage, repelling the third wave. Failing in their direct assault, the rebels deployed mortars to bombard the entire airport. Tragically, a Russian female sniper was struck by a shell and instantly killed. One Russian soldier quickly commandeered a large truck and charged the rebel mortar position. The captain mounted a machine gun for cover, and the soldier, dodging shells and taking multiple hits, destroyed the mortar site, stopping the fourth wave. But 2 Russian soldiers were lost in the effort. After 6 hours of intense fighting from night until day, the rebels breached the defenses, and street-to-street combat began. The Russian forces ran out of ammunition, and the captain, refusing to be captured, chose to fight to the death rather than surrender. At the critical moment, Russian peacekeeping reinforcements finally arrived. The rebels, terrified, retreated. Against overwhelming odds, the Russian 8-man special forces team successfully held off an attack by 300 terrorists.